lady would destroy 100 gorillas. Possessing a vicious armbar submission,
Thumbing out, and there's the tap. Kayla Harrison.
combined with insane brute force
Harrison.
and a predatory fury in the ring, Kayla Harrison obliterates her opponents within minutes of the first round.
Golden again.
Her surroundings, getting her back away from the cage.
And having dominated the PFL for so long, submission and ground and pound expert Kayla Harrison stands as a threat to Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg in the women's MMA GOAT conversation. Will she succeed? This is Fighting is Art. Let's take a closer
Kayla
look.
catches a kick.
Born in Middletown, Ohio, Harrison at the age 6 fell in love with judo through her mother, who is a black belt in the sport. Throwing other girls around with mean intention, she became the first American to win the Olympic judo title in her weight class, and then earned a second gold medal in the Rio Olympics, becoming the youngest 6th degree black belt holder ever from the US. Soon, Kayla took interest in the no-barred violence of MMA and signed with American Top Team, where she trained with Amanda Nunes, who helped upgrade her striking skills. On June 21, 2018, in Chicago, she made her professional MMA debut in the lightweight division. That night, Harrison quickly captured the attention of experts, showcasing her incredible potential. In her debut fight, she submitted Brittany Elkins in 3 minutes with an armbar.
Composed, working it. Here it is. There it is.
And it's over. Kayla Harrison.
Almost dismantling the arm from the shoulder socket, Harrison started her reign of terror. Then in her second professional fight, when she faced Josette Cotton, she did the spear double leg takedown like prime Roman Reigns.
That was a nice.
And she landed ground and pound with the kind of ferocity only seen in the male divisions,
It is all over.
dismantling her rival with heavy and long right bombs.
Have a flexible arm.
In her third fight, when she faced Moriel Charneski in New York, recalling her years of judo training, she sent Moriel flying to the canvas,
He kicks and a nice judo toss right off the bat.
making her rival regret her decision to be an MMA fighter.
Right back to the judo toss.
She flattened Moriel out, giving her a free stretching session.
Kayla repositions there.
And what followed was a barrage of blows that made her wonder why ground and pound wasn't banned.
World of hurt. They're going to end this quickly.
Kayla eliminated yet another rival in the first round,
Let's see it enough.
and her confidence increased. In July 11, 2019 in Atlantic City, she unlocked a submission rarely seen in the MMA world. Facing Army veteran Morgan Fryer, Kayla participated in a tournament for a $1 million prize and needed to score a knockout in 2 minutes 22 seconds before she could secure the #1 seed, quickly snatching her rival like a handbag.
Bit of what we said, trying to stay away, but Kayla closes the distance, grabs her, and dumps her to her back.
Kayla closed the distance to land big hammers.
And got a decision win. She was unsatisfied with it.
Securing the side mount position, she released bombs and adjusted to a crucifix before destroying her opponent's arm with a key lock submission.
Turning into it, Fryer tap. Too much for Morgan Fryer. Kayla Harrison with a first round finish.
Finishing the fight after 3 minutes 31 seconds, she slightly missed out on being the #1 seed, settling for #2. And she secured 0 damage except for needing to fix her hair. Kayla had landed her 4th finish in 5 fights. In the semifinal, she crossed paths against Canadian Bobby Joe Dalziel, doing her best Khabib impression and skillfully tripping her rival to the canvas against the fence.
You gotta imagine at the weight class that Kayla competed in judo.
She got inside control.
Trip by Kayla Harrison. Hands once again inside control.
Then she rained hailstones on Dalziel after fully mounting her. But what happened next was out of an action movie.
Heavy ground and pound from Kayla Harrison.
Quickly switching to an armbar, Kayla gave her rival free arm extension and locked in an armbar submission.
Thumbing out, and there's the tap. Kayla Harrison.
In the final, she defeated Larissa Pacheco by decision,
Down goes Larissa Pacheco.
winning the belt, the $1 million prize, and a smile from Mike Tyson. Kayla had announced herself to her UFC counterparts. With the 2020 PFL season canceled, Harrison was handed a contract exemption to sign with Invicta FC. Making her flyweight debut, she collided against Courtney King. Her opponent approached carelessly like a bull to the slaughter. Like butter, she sliced her way into Courtney's guard. Then she pounded her rival's gray matter like someone drilling for oil.
Kayla Harrison maybe putting in the finishing touches. Courtney King trying to survive.
In the second round, Courtney flew without wings.
Takedown there for Kayla Harrison.
Kayla's brutal punches made a nasty cut to her enemy, causing a bloodbath.
That cut is wide open again.
Once she secured the crucifix position, Kayla pounded away, and the referee had to step in to avoid going to jail for malpractice.
Has arrived at 145 pounds.
Now boasting a record of 8-0, she started to take on the toughest challengers. So on May 6, 2021, Harrison was matched up against Brazilian Mariana Moraes, who was a two-time Olympic judo gold medalist and had 8 submissions. Kayla showed off her striking acumen in this fight. Moraes matched and repelled her in the wrestling department. Finally, she showed her superiority. And Harrison eviscerated her opponent with big shots from hell. Once she rained the shots on the Brazilian, the referee had to rescue Moraes from further damage. In her 10th professional fight, she faced Cindy Dandois. It was at this point her opponent should have quietly walked out of the arena. Again, safely mounting her opponent, she uncorked shots and isolated her right arm to again land another armbar submission.
As Dandois walks out, she actually gives Kayla the space. And there is the tap.
Despite Cindy being aware of the obvious danger and doing her best to stop it, Kayla's strength is unmatchable.
Injure or even break the arm.
Participating in the 2021 PFL Women's Lightweight Tournament, she showed 6-foot Jenna Fabian a little taste of her knockout power, and she performed her pre-fight ritual with teammate Amanda Nunes watching. Throwing Gina with the strength of an heavyweight,
Lands in side control. Kayla Harrison goes right to work.
Kayla straightened her rival for vicious ground and pound, and saving Gina was in the hands of the referee.
In big trouble here. That will be enough. 1 minute left in the first round, and Kayla Harrison
Going against Taylor Guardado in the final of the tournament, Kayla was competing for the first title of her career. The first inside trip made Taylor Guardado crash uncontrollably, and unlike as usual, she was unable to secure a submission in the first round.
for Kayla Harrison.
Big swing and a miss.
Her opponent was no slouch.
Oh, nice little front kick.
Kayla began her domination.
High kick attempt there from Kayla, and now she's in on a body lock.
Then she locked in a devastating armbar that made her opponent tap faster than a tap dancer.
There it is, and there's the tap. Kayla Harrison.
Her popularity increased like wildfire across the scene, becoming the PFL Golden Egg. Having won the 2021 season, the unstoppable Amazonian stepped up to compete in the 2022 PFL Women's Lightweight Tournament season, going against Caitlin Young. She started the beatdown with another Super Slam takedown.
Explosive. Kayla Harrison runs through it, lands inside control, and
But wise to the danger, Young refused to give up her back, not wanting to go the way of Kayla's previous opponents. But Kayla is inevitable,
Slide back in the full mount.
she has that arm trapped as well, Manny.
tying up her rival and releasing concussive right-hand sledgehammer. The referee stepped in to stop the fight, giving the undefeated Harrison her 14th win in MMA and facing Czech's Martina Jindrova in the semi-final. She repelled the striking of her opponent by catching kicks, going to the north-south position.
Hustles Martina and drove her down to the mat.
Once she got on top, she squeezed the life of Martina with an arm triangle choke,
Bill did a nice job of hipping hard.
forcing her to tap profusely, begging to be saved from the nightmare that is Harrison.
Harrison, first round submission.
Do you agree that Kayla Harrison will be Dakota Ditcheva's biggest test when they meet? Let us know in the comments and check out other videos on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button.